Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well, I'm sorry to say these last 24 hours have not been pleasant. If you're transgender in America, we are witnessing what is potentially the beginning of transgenocide. Now, that's a term I wanted to stay clear of, but man, these fucking Republicans, they just will not let up. I mean, how is it that we became the boogeyman overnight, you know? They never paid attention to us before, except in nightclubs, of course, but, you know, we never been on the radar, then all of a sudden they're coming at us with a vengeance. I mean, as if we murdered their children or something, you know? I mean, and the irony is, forgive me, I'm just short of breath because, again, I'm as shocked and horrified by the Fourth Circuit Court's decision to allow the states to be able to ban gender-affirming care for adults. I mean, that's a blatant move to try to kill people. Not only that, but grossly interfere with people's lives and interfere with medical decisions that there is absolutely no reason why we should have our bodily autonomy taken from us. There's absolutely no reason, no justification. Yet, here they go. But if that decision wasn't devastating, nor the decision to criminalize in several states, and there have been many bills that have passed state legislatures across the country that are targeting trans people, trans kids, and their families, and their doctors, physicians, therapists. Why? I mean, the argument before the Fourth Circuit, they tried to say that, you know, our hormone therapy is dangerous. Gender-affirming care is dangerous. Dangerous to who? Not to us. It's life-saving. You know, never been happier in my life, but you guys are, you motherfuckers out there that is cheering and saying praise God and thank you Trump and all this stuff, you know, that are suffering. Yeah, we didn't do anything to you. You have no right to do this. Tell us how to live our lives. You don't pay our bills. You know, who are you to say what's dangerous for us? You know, what you are doing is dangerous to us. We don't tell you how to live, yet you're going to go ahead and get politicians to restrict how we live, and that isn't right. It's fucked up. I mean, I'm glad I live in a blue state, but still, you know, that's just, I can't begin to just express how I feel about that. But if that wasn't the worst of it, the worst decision came probably around 2200 hours last night, on Thursday night. Trump got the okay from, I guess, from the Supreme Court to allow ICE to target trans people. So now it does not matter if you're an American citizen or not. If they see you, they will use any excuse to grab you and harm you and detain you so they can hopefully detransition you or something. Even if you're an American citizen, this is fucked up. You know, I don't understand why they feel the need to do this. You know, again, we don't tell those people how to live their lives. I don't understand why they're telling us to do. Why they feel the need to do it. It's just cruel. It's inhumane. It's unjustified. It's just fucking evil. And not to mention, it's un-American, ultimately. I mean, I have a Spanish last name, and yeah, I'm the child of immigrants. I was actually born here, but that won't matter to those guys. You know, they're going to use every excuse, you know, just like these morons who chase actual women that don't look feminine into bathrooms. They're going to use any excuse. So I need everyone to be vigilant. I don't know when the fatal cheeseburger will do its thing, you know, but when the head of the Hydra dies, we're still going to have some after effects and some people that are still going to be pushing this shit. So we got to be vigilant. We got to be patient. We have to network with each other. And especially some of you bitches out there that feel you have the need to want to fight with me. We're being targeted by the same people. Girls, pay the fucking attention. And to those trans mass out there, I mean, yeah, they've largely ignored you, but they'll, I mean, it starts in Texas. They're going after binder companies. Eventually they'll find a way to fuck with you. And that sucks. And then people in the gay community who are said, well, you know, let them fall, let the trans fall. You know, they're kind of an embarrassment, whatever. You know, I don't like them because I don't like, you know, femmes or whatever. If they succeed in their plans for what they have for us, it will be coming for you next. If anything else, their main target is gay marriage. I mean, this is the biggest. This is like a dystopian nightmare. I just want to wake up from. I mean, I don't understand the hatred. I don't understand why these people feel the need to interfere in our lives, to rob us of our joy, our happiness, and to force upon us, you know, they want to dehumanize us. They want to defeminize us. Hell, they just want to fucking kill us. You know, they want to drive us to either suicide or put us in a position where we will get killed. And, you know, and everybody who voted for this or supports this or laughs at it or cheers for it on Facebook, this is going to be on you. You know, I wouldn't wish this upon your worst enemy. You know, several years ago, I used to correspond with the grandson of Nazi war criminal Rudolf Höss. For those of you who are not familiar, he was the SS commandant of Auschwitz-Birkenau. Those stories gave me nightmares. And now I'm seeing them again, and I'm scared. I won't deny that. I'm very freaked out. And I know a lot of you are too. But again, we gotta stay calm, breathe, figure out what we need to do. I mean, if you're in a red state, there are several charities to help evacuate people from states of Texas, Kansas, and I believe there's some efforts to get people out of Florida as well. We need to get all our people out here on the West Coast and figure it out from there because of the passport ban. We can't travel out of the country, so we're kind of fucked. So, and I'm nervous about this next California election. I'll be honest with you. I don't trust Tom Steyer at all, you know, but he says he's for us. Yeah, you know, Trump once went before the LGBT community. He says, what do you have to lose by voting for me? Yeah, everything. People wouldn't listen. I've known about this bastard since 1985 when he first appeared on Howard Stern, and I knew he was horrible. He was a piece of shit then, still a piece of shit now. Somehow or another, we have to survive. Be kind to each other, especially here and within the community. Stop bickering, stop the infighting. Network with each other, make videos, make proof of life videos because they're trying to erase us, you know? Make sure that there's enough of you out there in cyberspace that you will not be forgotten. And make plans, whether it's your exit plan, escape plan, or your end plan. Make plans. Communicate with your spouses, your families, if you can. And above all, just keep your eyes open because we still might survive all this. I can't guarantee. This is one time I can't see the future, and I'm nervous. And I'm pretty clairvoyant, mind you. So, you know, I don't want to fight with any of you, and I hope some of you who have tried to bicker with me, you know, petty things, you know, right now we need to all be a united front right now because our enemies are. They would like nothing more than to hurt us. I mean, and it's not really the women, it's those fucking men again. It's fucking white men. And there's a few brothers out there, but it's mostly fucking white men. They all vote Republican. And majority of them are part of the MAGA movement. It's fucking scourge upon this country. I mean, they're destroying the country. And they think maybe if they destroy us then and blame us for it all, they will somehow distract everyone from the truth. That our president is a rapist and a pedophile. I think enough of you know that now. We tried to warn you, but you wouldn't listen. Anyway, again, be kind to each other. Make videos of yourselves. Network. And above all, just breathe. You know? You never know. We don't know how this is going to turn out. Everyone's predicting the worst. But I am trying to convince you that should we survive the day, should we win this battle or this war, we're going to have to breathe. We're going to have to rebuild. Okay. You know, 100 years ago, the Berlin Gender Center was burnt to the ground, and its doctors, nurses, secretaries, and its patients, including the first people to get SRS in Germany, were all murdered. Some sent to Dachau. And generations of collected data on gender studies was lost. And now they restarted those gender studies just less than 25 years ago. And Trump has come along and delete, erase, erase, erase. I'm glad that some of these pages have been archived, but still, they're going to be losses. And hopefully we will rebuild again. Just remember one thing for those who are thinking if you kill us all, that you will end the transgender problem once and for all. You know, the Nazis, they had well over 1,000 death camps spread out throughout Europe, mostly Eastern Europe. You know what happened after 1945? A whole new generation of trans people were born, because you can't predict who's going to be one of us. There's just no way to predict it, you know? So, I mean, we trans people have always existed, always will exist. We're part of the human experience, no matter what you think, what morality you subscribe to, what religious dogma or ideology that says we're not human. You know, if you claim to love God, you don't get to speak for him. If you believe in such things, of course I don't, but should you believe in such things? You claim to be a follower of Jesus Christ, for example. He never said, he said, love thy neighbor. You're not loving your neighbor right now. You're hurting them. And we don't deserve this. And if you truly believe in God, you're going to have to answer for what you've done. You know, it's not too late. If you're an ally, please speak up, stand up for us, and fight for us. Right now, we have no one else. Okay, folks. Again, breathe. One way or the other, we have to get through this, but infighting is not the way. So, again, breathe and whatever, you know, pray, cast spells, what have you, draw a ritual circle, appeal to your patrons, you know, subscribe to whatever totems you carry, spirit guides, to protect us, to protect you. This has been Ava Death Dolly. Please be safe. Love you all.